And finally today on Worldview, we're going to be taking a look at what's been in some of the international papers this week. And with me is the London desk's Ben Barnier. Ben, thank you for having this chat. Now, tell me, what's been dominating the papers? Obviously, swine flu has been one of those big stories. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Swine flu is a big one, and there's a bit of a controversy as to what you should call it. The Israeli health deputy minister said you can call it swine flu because it got swine in it, which is the forbidden animal in Judaism. So he said, guys, you have to call it Mexican flu.
Mexican flu.
Mexican flu. As you can imagine, reaction from Mexican officials were quite bad. The Mexican ambassador to Israel said he was deeply disappointed and offended. And guess what? The Israeli official withdrew his comment. He said, oh, I'm sorry, my tongue slipped. It's okay, you guys can call it swine flu, so I guess swine flu is kosher after all.
It is kosher after all, okay. Not to mention also the fact that the European Union has also been pressing for the flu to be named Mexican flu for reasons, but it hasn't quite made it yet. Now, moving on to the second story, now we've got 100 days of the Obama administration now. That's been getting quite a bit of play also in these papers. What have you been reading about?
Europeans love Obama. They've been following the campaign, the election very closely, and now with that landmark, people are following as well. If we take a look at French paper, Le Monde, they say Obama's not been disappointing. Very French of them. They won't go as far as saying he's great, but not disappointing. It's really good in French terms. But he hasn't performed any miracles either. They're listing some of his accomplishments, such as triggering the withdrawal from Iraq, closing Guantanamo, and providing 4 million kids with health insurance. In Spain, the daily El País is saying Obama is highly popular, has been seen as able to deal with the financial crisis. His strength is a great communicator. His speeches are remarkable, and he's the first YouTube president. He figured it out. Okay,
so there's a bit of a Euro loving as far as Obama is concerned.
And maybe the exception, I'd say Italy.
Yes.
Daily Corriere della Sera. They don't care so much about Barack Obama, it's all about Michelle Obama.
Michelle, the wife.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the lady's always being popular in the Italian press. Now, last but not least, we bring ourselves to our final story here. That of the Star Wars, apparently, so the newspapers are saying, between Carla Bruni Sarkozy, France's First Lady, and Princess Letizia of Spain. Who won the Star Wars? Was it Carla Bruni or was it Princess Letizia? Now, I think they're imagining, or so they're saying, they're musing in the papers, Carla Bruni may be losing her touch. What do you think, Ben?
As a Frenchman, I'm a bit disappointed there, but I have to say, maybe for once, and just for once, Carla Bruni has been upstaged. And if I go, and list what the Daily Mail is saying, I'm not saying that. They say that Carla Bruni has just some kind of 40-something kind of behind, whatever that means.
Ageism.
Yeah, and Letizia, as the Princess of Spain, her butt is seen as round and just perfect.
This is according to the Daily Mail, not your opinion.
I'm not saying that, it's the paper. And she's not even wild enough when it comes to dressing up. They say she's lacking confidence. They say she will never go wild, wear anything dashing or daring. Of course, nobody, not even the Daily Mail, is saying Carla isn't gorgeous, but I guess maybe the lesson is that all great beauties live in fear of someone slimmer and younger.
Of course. That's the eternal dilemma. Well, Ben Barnier, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts about what's been grabbing the headlines in the international press. And that's all we have time for today on Worldview. For the latest headlines, you can log on to our website, abcnews.com. I'm Sonia Gallego in London. Thank you for watching.